Hello, brothers and sisters. In life class number 62, we continue our study of the book of Matthew 24, which tells us about the end of the age. Remember, we are doing a short series on the end is near. We have looked at up to verse 13, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. And then something interesting happens. In verse 24, it tells us something. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Then the end shall come. That's verse 14. What is gospel of the kingdom? Certainly it is not the gospel of Christian religion. Christian religion is about attendance, building cash. It's about gathering crowd of milk-drinking babes around men of God inside buildings to make money. It's about dependency on men and women of God. Certainly, it's not talking about that. So what it's talking about is a different gospel. It's a gospel which emphasizes the kingship of Yeshua over his people. That those he redeemed by the blood, he rules in their heart. We talked about it the other day. And it's a gospel that makes disciples of the nations. You preach and people are saved, then you teach them and they become disciples of Yeshua. And this gospel in which the kingdom within is the reign of the king inside our hearts. Kingdom nation, all of us who are subject to him across the world, and the kingdom to come when he returns to set up the millennial reign. He said, when this gospel is preached, you know that we are at a very close end. And then the next set of things are interesting. Because until now, he was talking about things before a certain watershed. What is that watershed? It's what he said in verse 15. When he therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whosoever readeth, let him understand. Wow. He made reference to the prophecy of Daniel chapter 9:27 about a time when there will be an abomination of desolation. The abomination of desolation is a day somebody will rise, a world ruler who Israel has given its heart to, who Israel believes is this Messiah. A day will come when such a man will go into the restored temple and stop the sacrifices and ask them to stop making the sacrifices and will claim to be God. And this event, we are going to talk about it one day and bring together scriptures from Daniel, from Matthew, and from 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. So he says, whenever you see that abomination of desolation where a man claims to be God, he said something to those who see then. Why? Because the main church will have been out of the way with the preaching of the gospel of the kingdom. He said, verse 16, let them which be in Judea flee unto the mountains. He is among those left behind, Jews and Christians who didn't make it in the rapture. Let them flee to the mountains. Then he says, verse 17, let him be who is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. 18, neither let them which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, for then shall there be great tribulation, which was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, shall ever be. And except those days be shortened, but except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. These are interesting things. We don't have to treat them with other things. We need to have a specific, different lesson for the great tribulation, and for the abomination of desolation, and for the Antichrist who is going to rise, who will tie it up all together. And men and brethren, he says something to us then. If any man shall say unto you, no, here is Christ, or there, believe it not, for there shall rise false Christ and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch as it were possible they should deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the field, or behold, he is in the desert, do not go to them, do not go forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. Why? For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even to the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wherever the carcass is, there will also the eagles be gathered together. Now, we got to break this thing down, that we are very close to the manifestation of these things. The end is near. The time of these things is getting close. Almost everything is tying together. The infrastructure to produce the man of sin is on the ground, and the third temple, which is to be defiled, arrangements for it are almost ready. And so we're going to take some time in the forthcoming lessons to give you an idea of where things are, brothers and sisters. In all of get revelation, get understanding. The end is near. Don't let anybody deceive you. If your heart is only on money or position or title or what you want to do, you'll miss it. And that's not to go and fold your hands and say the end is there, you fold your hand. No, he says, occupy till I come. That's the charge in Luke chapter 19, 11 to 27, verse 13. Occupy. Take the gifts and callings of the Lord given to you. Use them to produce fruit for the Lord. Use them to transact for kingdom business. Use them to produce outcomes that the Lord wants to produce through you. Don't be lazy. Don't be indifferent. This time to be fervent in kingdom business. This time to pull out all the stops and make all the sacrifices. Do everything to fulfill the full dimension of the kingdom the Lord has called you to, and it shall be well with you. The hand of the Lord is upon you for good. This is so important, brothers and sisters. Don't let anybody deceive you. Then you go and retire yourself and you are not doing anything. No, your hand must be on the plow. Keep in laboring, but labor like the wise virgins. We're going to look at it. Labor as one who is watching and waiting, who knows that this thing is close by so that it will not catch you by surprise. Now listen, the Lord is on his throne. Let all the earth keep silent before him. Please share this video with friends and family. Encourage other people to get to knowledge of the truth so that we all will be prepared together for the return of the King. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for being with us on this program and watching, and we believe you learned something and the Lord bless you. Now it's time to connect with us on our social media platforms. We have a daily live stream on Facebook, Monday all the way to Sunday, every day, about 10:30 a.m. UK time, and that's the same as Nigerian time. And it's either Apostle George Monday to Friday to Thursday, Pastor Grace Friday to Sunday, and then in the evening of Sunday we have two sessions from 5:30 to about 6, after 6 another one up to 7. So please join us on the live stream and you're going to enjoy it. We also visit our website www.gsom.ac to download free ebooks. This course you just listened to, all these lessons, there's an ebook we have free of charge. Everything we do is free. But more importantly, you can actually do your program on, ebooks. You can do your program entirely on ebooks and with this video, or anyone you want. You can also, if you want to do the Yes course or do the master class, you can go to www.kingdomboostclub.com and you can subscribe so that you can do it. You can also subscribe to our channels, this YouTube, gsom.tv, and we also have a Telegram channel, GSOM Media. You can send us an email at akclife.tv@gmail.com. We love you dearly and we want to partner with you to make sure that the body of Yeshua, Jesus, is empowered with truth. Remember, it is the teach, train, equip, activate, and release paradigm. Absolutely free of charge. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you again soon.